streaming. Turn down music immediately. This time I didn't forget. It's Pakjesavond. Oh no, I'm streaming on Pakjesavond. Who would have thought, like, when you were young? That would have been impossible. What are you doing? So, right off the bat, I need to warn you guys, the energy might be a little bit different tonight. I had to make a different than I wanted to make. Difficult decision today to cancel the public launch for the DigNext 2 for this year, because for whatever reasons, we're not going to make it in time to get it shipped everywhere and then available to you. What? Print cleanup notification? We have noticed you have some unused printers. I am streaming Windows. No, go away. Anyway, yeah, we're not going to make a public launch this year, and I'm really down because of that, because I worked really hard to make that happen, and now it's not happening. So, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy at all. Anyway, so that's why the energy might be a little bit different tonight. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, the ranting already started, Philip. Ranting, being sad, I don't know, whatever. All things go. Yep. Bulls and bullets? I don't know about that there, Johnny. So let's see who's here. Rod Murray. Heyo. Just have to wait 2 hours. Oh no. And Nigel Tech. Looks like we are on a prototype tonight. Will there be smoke or not? Well, there will be flux smoke at least. So let's hope it stays at that. I always hope for success, not smoke. Captain Safety says, stay safe out there. And Jocko Wee says, first to hit like. Aw. Medved's here. And Draadstal noticed the music. And said, Pakjesavond. It's Sinterklaasavond here in the Netherlands. Oh, and SDXKOKC was the previous Alexander. Still continuing my fight virtual IPs and keep alive over a Hertzner V-switch. Okay. Is Q gonna throw his stuff? So glad there's a bit of internet distance between us. Well, you wouldn't have wanted to see me this afternoon. I was really not happy. Why not do an unboxing at Pakjesavond? Well, we'll do somewhat unboxing. We have to get all kinds of new components out of baggies. You are not getting paid tonight. Yeah, who knows? Oh, that's right, Philip. That is a good announcement. I say we, but Philip updated the Quinn LED flasher. We finally have a new version that we can, trust, and it works well in our testing. And that is the WLED version 15.3 or 0.15.3. So if you've been looking for that, the builds and the flasher website have been updated. The weather in the Netherlands. Cold, freezing, rain, wet, depressing. Welcome to the Netherlands. Any news-wise on Diff Power? I have some prototypes that will be in the mail soon that I will be testing with a lot of changed things on there. So hopefully that changes enough to where I think it is in a state that I want to release it. Sounds like the UK, yeah. I paid previous stream for Philip a small amount. That's true. Oh, and Johnny Bergdahl comes in with 20 SAKs for the CEO fund. Oh, I can love it there. And I can plus it. Oh, look at that. So yeah, a little bit down. I really wanted to get this thing released like 3-4 months ago. That didn't happen. And then it was like 2 months ago. That didn't happen. And then it was like 1 month ago. That didn't happen. And then I said, well, whatever happens, we're going to release it before the end of the year. Well, that's not happening either. So, yeah, it feels like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it feels like. It just sucks. Oh, matter over thread smart roller blinds. Okay, interesting. Sure. Oh, I have all kinds of solder here on my desk. We could add this to my solder dispenser and solder with new solder today. Whoa. Let's do that in the pre-stream. Where's my desk? Here's my desk. Are we 60 FPSing? Yeah, we are. Good. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, it's... Why is it stuck? Okay. I got it. So this is my solder dispenser. And I kind of never use the bottom row because that has the... it doesn't actually say on there anymore. But this is LED free. But I rarely use LED free on my own. So we're going to add some mechanic HT... Let me just open it. Mechanic HT AXT100. Wow. And we have it in 0.6 millimeters and 0.3. Thought that'd come in handy sometime. Let's see how this works. We can put the little bar through it. Oh, there is a start here, or this is probably the end. I guess. I don't know. LED free, no. More burgers? What? Oh, wait, I missed a donation. Draadstaal donated €6 also for the CEO fund. That is very much appreciated. I will consider paying Philip. Wait, there's a message. More burgers. Interesting. Let's see, how do I... Oh, there's a little tape here. Okay, this is very sturdy. It's a good tape. Come on, tape. Don't mess with me today. There. Okay. So then, okay, then there's a little plug bond. Little tape again. Am I hearing a cat behind me? I think so. Which cat is it? Yeah, I don't see any. Okay. Okay, and then we have the solder. Okay. So this is the 0.3. So we're going to add that on this side. Trying to find the tape again. Okay. Oh well, that sucks. Okay. Maybe I can just rip it here. There. Okay, that works. Okay. Like that. And then we go over here. Like so. Oh, but I only have one of these arm thingies. Okay, well, we're going to just put the 0.6. Wait, which one was the 0.6? Can't see. Yeah, this is the 0.6 through here. And the other one will leave hanging there. I don't know. Okay, let's make a little bit of room so I can place it back. Oh. Okay. Good, good. Nice. Okay. So now we have some new solder we can use later on. Oh, Umakavala received an AN Penta Deca and Mini today. Noise. Hope you like them. Draadstaal closed 7 tabs this week. Wow. After opening another 12. Is there a cat here? I don't know. Let me check. I see no cat. Aw. Alright, we still have this box of goodies. I don't want to show my address though. We wanted to do a Sinterklaas unboxing, right? So we can take a look at some new stuff I bought. Maybe some of the stuff we'll use today. I don't know. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. So I bought some new IPA. It's IPA Plus. But then I don't get that name. So we have IPA Plus, but it's 99.8% isopropylene alcohol. Or isopropyl alcohol. So then what is the plus? Very high purity, yes. But then isn't it just IPA? Like, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what makes it plus, but there, it's a big bottle. So we got some IPA. I got some of these. I've never had these before. The Kimberly-Clark Professional Kimtech Science Wipes. I'm hoping they die a bit. Oh no! Wait! We have to move all this away. So there we go. I'm hoping they die a bit less quickly and less fibers than keukenpapier. Normal kitchen towels. We got some fun bags. Let's see. Oh, more fun bags. Okay, and we've got some flux gel. I wanted to try some new fluxes. So we've got some Thermopasty. Oh, that's the same brand as the IPA, so I guess that cleans it well. The Flux Gel No Clean Flux in a handy little dispenser. Does not require cleaning. Ready for printing for 36 hours. Okay. Okay, well, anyway. And then we've got some tacky flux. And this one I'm especially wanting to try because this is the V5 from... Or is it this one? I don't know. We'll have to see. But this is supposedly very, very modern, very good flux. So we'll have to see. Is it maybe on the bottle itself? Yeah, why is the flux gel not plus? Yeah, I don't know. No, it doesn't say which version this is. Okay. I got a little wire brush here for using with the wipes and the IPA. We've got a little nozzle here, okay, and some, I think, oh, this is the V5A. So this is like the most new modern super flux or whatever. And I wanted to give that a try. Okay. Yeah, so this is from Styri, official Styri V5. Oh, with Q acid. It has Q acid. Now it has to be good because it has a Q in there. Expiry March 2028. Okay, well that lasts a while. That's good. Distribution by Eleshop. Yeah, shout out Eleshop. I like them. They're good. Let's see what else I got with that. Aerospace and defense grade. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's all that's in the box. Why am I stuck? There. Okay. Well, I'm going to throw the box away and take this out of here. Yeah, it's a nice stiff bristle. Maybe I'm just going to add this flux to this baggie here. So now we have a baggie with 2 fluxes. Some nozzles. Some more nozzle. Now I don't think we'll really need the flux today. It's more for when I'm doing rework. Whoa, look at that. Aerospace defense grade OEM. Ooh. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Okay. I don't know what that all means. Okay, it does all the alloys. Whatever. Okay, good. Let's put this over here for now. This can go here. Yeah, this looks pretty good too. But yeah, I wanted to experiment with some different fluxes, so that's why I got some different fluxes. Okay. You're opening more tabs. Do you have enough cores for your tabs? Complicated to fly to Russia now. Oh, I bet it is. Anyway, we're already well into the main show instead of the pre-stream. I was just faffing around. Let me check if there's any names in here. No, I don't think so. So we're gonna take a look at this box today, and there is 2 versions in here. We have the Data Booster version 2 Mini and the Maxi, the same as we have right now. So, do you prefer lead or unleaded solder, may I ask? I prefer unleaded when I'm working on it because it's just easier to work with. So let's take one of these. And let's take one of these. Okay. Oh, that's already 2. Oh, we can use 2. Okay. So these are the normal size data booster, just like the current data booster. It's the same size, except revamped. Hold on. Let me make that even bigger with digital zoom. Desk. Yeah. So these are the same size as the current data boosters, and it basically has the same functionality but with an updated circuit. So we could try and build one of those. I'm already seeing that these pads are pretty close together. Now if they're all ground, that doesn't matter, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to look that up in the schematics. These are further apart, that's good. One of the features that's gone is the resistor switcher, because I think everyone is running it in 33R mode anyway. So this actually has some of the circuit I developed for the Dig Next on there, which has a new type of level shifter. And yeah, but the other option is this guy. So this guy is a lot smaller, and it basically has the same functionality. You said that wrong. You prefer leaded solder. Yes, I like leaded solder, because unleaded, it's just harder to work with. Right, so this is the Data Booster Mini, and that basically does the same functionality. And I really want to try that one. So maybe we'll take a look at that. It has some large, well, relatively large pads for soldering wires to directly. And let's take a look here. Oh, Data Booster Mini. It has a 33 resistor. Silkscreen looks good. Did you make the same stripe size as a strip? Yes, this is 10 millimeter across. So if we take a strip, do we have a strip here? Maybe. I don't seem to have a digital strip here. I don't. Well, anyway, this is a analog strip, but doesn't matter too much. Still has one wire. That's odd. Okay. Oh, I ripped the pads off of this one. Oh, this is probably a 12 millimeter strip, because my board is about 10 millimeters. So that's not going to work. Oh, this is a digital one. Oh, this is 12 volt. Oh, wow, it's really big. Okay, so we can take a look at this. So if this is a strip, it aligns. Yeah, well, so that's the thing. The pads on those strips aren't always in the same place. Actually, it would have to be like this, because we need a data out to a data in. I'm not sure you would be able to solder it this way. Hello? There. Because the pads don't align, but it's meant to be used with wires, and I could make my pads closer together, but then, you know, it'd be harder to solder. So, yeah, this strip is also 10 millimeter, and the data booster is like 9.8. It should fit in the same profile, yes, but I'm not sure you'll be able to link it directly with the strips for all types, because, well, the pads are often different locations, so you might still need a little wire. Yeah, so the idea is this one is also a lot thinner there, because I selected a thinner process. I believe this is 1.6 millimeter, that's what we normally use. And this one is only 1 millimeter. To make sure it fits more easy in a profile or whatever like that. But also, so you can add wires and then heat shrink it. And the smaller it is, the easier that becomes. What height will be the components? Well, we'll see that when we build it. But I believe it's not very big. It's not going to be very high. So I think we'll build two of the minis today. And the circuit is basically the same for both, so that doesn't matter. Let's see, we should also have two stencils. So why are these here? Interesting. Let me check the big one again. Well, you'd still have to have protection, Philip, because, well, I guess it doesn't have through all components. Basically, the reason I also wanted pads on the back is because I don't know if you want to add the wires on the front or on the back. So we're going to have to, I think we'll build 2 today and add one with wires to the back and one with wires to the front. And then we'll see. Because other than that, there's indeed no pads on the back. So you're saying otherwise it can short out. Yeah. That's a good question. We'll test that today. We'll build 2 and then we'll solder 1 to the front and then 1 to the back with the wires and see if it's doable on the front. Because the pads on the back, I believe, are slightly longer or not in the end. I don't remember. No, they're about the same length. Okay. But of course, on the top you have all kinds of components like over here and stuff like that, which you don't have on the back. So, but we'll give it a try. But why does this stencil? So this stencil is for this guy. But for some reason there's these pads here. Is it for this guy? Or do I need this stencil? No, this one is for this one. Okay. Yeah, so this is the stencil for the big one. Yes, okay. So this stencil is for this one. Ah, okay, and that's why it has those pads there. That's for well, the pads. Sure, Philip. But then, even if you have a 10mm profile, probably this would, touch the edges or something like that. So I don't know if that's a valid thing, but we'll see. Okay, well, this can go back. I'm hoping I can find all the components. I got this in a while back already. Does it say a date? 10/12. So this is now almost 2 months that I've had it. Yeah, 25/10/12. Oh well. Okay, we want 2 of those. Yeah, the rest can go back in the box. And we don't need this anymore. Now I have another box here. Wait, let me restore the zoom. Because any more zooming will do on the microscope. Yeah. Okay. We have more box here. And that is this box, which has a lot of the components we'll need today. Oh, okay. We can remove the box. So this has all kinds of stuff we might need. Oh, yeah. Well, this has the DS860350S5. That is the voltage regulator we're going to use. Nice. Okay, well, we'll need that. And this has a molded inductor, which we don't need today. And this has some stuff falling behind me in the garage. This has a 22 ohm resistor, which we'll need today. I'm just going to sort it by stuff we need or don't need. Don't need. Maybe need? No, I don't think we need, but maybe. Yeah, I think we need this one. Don't need. Don't need. Maybe we need. Let's see. Oh, this is a molded inductor again. Do we need this one? Maybe we need this one. It's no fun when I don't tell you what it is, huh? Let's see. 22 ohm resistor. We might need that one. 11 ohm resistor. We do need that one. A thyristor. I don't think we need those today. Blah blah blah. Oh, this is also a resistor. Might need that today. And then we have a diode. We might need that today, but I'm not sure if we need this one. Let's see here. Oh, this is also a TVS diode. No, don't need this one today, I believe. Oh, what's this? Oh, these are through-hole LEDs. We might do a project with that next year. Let's see. Oh, these are some serial thingies. We don't need that today. 160 milliamp. Don't need that today. That's for a different project. The PVC. This one we do need. Common chokes. Nope. I'm just trying to get this bag off the table. So, nope. This is a gate inverter, inductor. More inductor, more buffer gate. Last one. Oh, we do need this one. Okay, that's another TVS diode. So let's put these back in the bag because I don't think we'll need those today. Okay. Well, I guess we just get to it. I bet you are best friends with the postal delivery folks. Yeah, they come here fairly often. That is for sure. Right, so it's been a while that we've done this. So let's get out the soldering board. I think last time we soldered, it was actually also one of these. Oh, I just thought of a problem I didn't think about before. My other PCBs on here are 1.6 millimeters, but these are only 1 millimeters. So how do I get the paste on there? That's more than a normal people amount of inductors. Yes, I agree. So, since it's 1.0 millimeter instead of 1.6, we might just be able to double it up and make it work well enough. I don't know. Put a shim under it. Yeah. I don't know. Can't really stick it down either because it's so small. I mean, it's like smaller than one side of this terminal here. Yeah, I don't know. Just tape. Maybe I can put some tape under it. That is a good idea. I'll just take this tape. 3D print. No, then we'll like be done with that at the end of the stream and not have accomplished anything. So let's not do that. So maybe I just need to fold this tape a few times. No, that's already too thick. Oh, okay, hold on. There. And then it needs to be this kind of size-ish. Can't make it too thick. I'm just going to fold it over a few times like this. One more, I think. There. Okay. Hopefully I didn't make it too wide. No, I think that's okay. So we stick this in here. Somewhat. Just have to make sure this goes down. And now it's actually too thick. Yeah, it's too thick. Okay. But that's a way to do it. That's a way to do it. So we're going to try it a little bit more. Or a little bit less, I guess. Oh no, I folded it wrong. No, I don't need double-sided tape. No. Time to get out the calipers. Let's try it like that. So let's make sure it's down well. There. And then... yeah. That I can work with. Good. Okay. Let's get the stencil out. I think I gave up a custom size for these stencils, otherwise they would be the size of half the room. Now Dremel a channel in the chopping board. No, what? Okay. Let me zoom in for this. Yeah, there's not more zoom, sorry. We'll get the microscope after this. I think it needs to go like that. Yeah. We can align it with the pads. Now the problem is that it's not stuck down. Oh wait, we can take a tiny bit of tape there. You guys have all kinds of creative solutions that would take the whole stream. So let's see if I can do it like that, so it kind of locks it in. And I don't care if we get a little bit less paste on that pad, because I'm going to solder those pads anyway. There, and now I can tape this down. That board is too small, yeah. As if the StarCam stream was that short. No, it had multiple streams even. Let's see. Sorry if I'm in front of it. Okay. So now I can probably lift it up and put it back. Exactamundo! Very good. Okay, let me get the paste. Okay, so we're also going to try some new paste today, because I'm afraid my old paste might just be too old. They should just mount the SMD inside of the PCB. What? So this is some XGS P80. It is also from Mechanic, just like the solder I just got. And it is for 183C, so not 138. But 183. And we'll see how well that does. I guess I should have linked these things in the video description, huh? Solar paste from AliExpress. There's no rip tab here. Scan QR code for originality. Oh. Come on. Why is there no rip tab? How am I supposed to... Hold on. Often a small nick is already enough. Look at that. Oh no, there's bluey stuff here stuck here. I don't like that. Okay. Got it. Okay. Which QR? Oh, this QR code, but then the sticker for the scan the QR codes on top of the QR code. What? Okay. Anyway. Okay, well, it looks original. Master Mechanic. Yes. Okay. I always hate these things because you can't get it. It's a scratch off thing? Yeah, maybe. You can't get these off, like, perfectly, right? So there's always going to be stuff stuck. Yeah. Is there a good way to open these things? Or you just make a hole and then you get stuck with all the material? I think it's, yeah. Teeth, knife, schilmesje. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to get stuck with the material, huh? See, I don't like these edges. Now, there's all kinds of crap stuck here. Okay, let me try and get this peeled off somewhat. An Elec chicken's knife? What? I don't know what that means. See, this is what I mean. You always get stuck with, like, the crap. I'm just going to fold it over. There. Now it's on my hands. Just stick your fingers in. No. No. Okay. Small pocket knife, really sharp for stripping insulation. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we got it open, so. Where are my tools? I think we need this guy. And my little knife. My not so knifey knife. Okay. And we're going to do two. So this is the second one. We'll do that after the first one. It needs to be the other way around. There. Okay. So let's first mix up the paste a bit. I'm just going to twist it, I guess. I don't know. Spatula, yeah. Okay, well that feels mixed up. Let me scrape the bottom here. Okay, good. So we get a bunch of that goo. We really don't need a lot. Oh, it's already on the sides. Damn it. Okay. And we put it... I guess we just put it over here. Oh, wow. We really have too much. Let's put the rest back again. Yeah, okay. I guess we're going to lose a percent to bottle scrapage. Okay, good enough. Yeah, let's spread it out. Let's first ball it up a bit. So it becomes a nice little bead like that. And then we just send it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. So I need my tweezers. Okay. Oh wait, the tape's still stuck on there. Okay, let me just... Maybe I can do it like this. Oh no! Let's see if I messed up the paste. I don't think so. Should be good enough. Okay, got it? Now we just have one pad that's not pasted. That's fine, that's fine. Let's move that to the side. Okay. Should be somewhat aligned still. Yeah, that looks pretty aligned still. Okay, we do the same thing again. Yeah, that one also looks good. So far this paste isn't disappointing. So let's try and grab it over here. Come on. It's stuck. But we have second tweezers to the rescue. So let's hold it down. There. Okay. Both boards are out. So let's get the paste that we still have back in the jar, because we really didn't need a lot. So far this paste is pretty good. It spreads nicely. It's like viscous enough, but not too much. Now, even though we spilled it over the sides and everything, we're just gonna put the cap on and act like everything is fine. There. Okay, I'll run a little paper over it. You do that with peanut butter too. Yeah, well. Okay, that's good. So this we just clean up. Oh, don't put it there. So the paste is basically the solder. So we paste it first, then we put all the components on there, and then we basically bake the board. which then melts the paste so the components are put into place. Okay, we don't need our utensils anymore. And we take our onderzetter, because we're going to build on our onderzetter. And let me see if I can move the boards like this. Come on. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, we don't need the stencil anymore either. So we clean that. Yeah, soldering those little pads by hand would basically be, well, I'm not going to say impossible. I've done it. But it's not enjoyable. Okay, let's put the stencil in the box, because otherwise we're going to lose that forever. We take our onderzetter, yes, yes. That's how it's called, okay? So don't need this anymore. Okay. So now we get to place our components, and I think we're going to do that immediately under the microscope because of how small everything is on here. So let me get the microscope. Maybe I'm also just getting older, right? So I'm having a harder time doing like 0402s by just my own eyes. Okay, and we need some, oh no, okay, we need some HDMI. Why is this like this? That's annoying. Okay. Right, so I'll zoom this out because that's not going to be useful now. Okay, booting the microscope. Vit microscoper. Let's see if this is the right size. There. Where are they? Here are they. Okay, here they are. Good, so we can light it up with our extra lighting on the side. I'm going to move them a little bit. Okay. Oh, I did mess up some of the pads over here. If you zoom in close enough, let me zoom in maximum zoom there, you can actually see that that paste is balls suspended in flux. Wow, the pasting was like spot on. It's like perfectly pasted. But yeah, you can see that it's balls suspended in flux, and here I kind of messed it up. Let's see the other one. Yeah, the other one's also spot on. Anyway, this won't really be a problem. That'll fix itself during reflow, I think. So, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna put them together. Oh. Something like that. Okay. Now I need the bomb. So let me try and find that. No, it's not the AN penta, please. Data booster, where are you? Okay, bomb. Right, let's see how we can share that. Window capture. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. That's right, Dutch Towers. Let's see what we can do here. Can we do it there? That's already better. And now we need to zoom in. Okay, that's too much. And now if I click on a component, can you read that? Yeah, okay, but it's still in the wrong spot, huh? Maybe if I put it over here and do a bit like, we don't need all that. I think that's the best we're going to get. Well, I guess we don't need this part either. There. So now if I click on this component, for instance, or this one, yeah, that makes sense, right? So this is 22 ohm, 1206. Yeah. I've seen others run the rework station over the template just to melt the paste briefly before removing it. Might make it... What? No. Why would you do that? Thanks, Greg. That's appreciated. Okay. Let's start from the right and then move to the left. Is that smart? I think that's smart. What is this component on the right? So we need a... Oh, okay. I started naming some stuff differently in KiCad. So now I don't know the component name. Hold on, I need to look it up. So it's this one, and that is the... It's the low speed one. Hold on. Wrong. The SMA J58. Okay. I know it's in this stack. Oh no. Oh no. Did it mess it up? It didn't mess it up. Noise. Okay, let's put these components over here. That didn't work. Let me just try and find it real quick. Yep, found it. Still in one of those silver bags. Let me try and orient this differently. There. I need to see if I can still put the components on, but we'll notice that in a minute. Okay. I can try and show you the component back, but you know. Well, we need 2 of those. Just trying to peel it. It's always hard starting with a strip. Okay, got it. I need 2. Come on. There. Now I need to put it back in the bag. No, stop it. Why? This is gonna be one of those streams. Okay. Let's get the first components on there and hope we don't bump it enough that they'll all fall off. So there should be a stripe there, but we can actually see the stripe on here. So the stripe should go in this. Oh, you can't see my mouth. Well, you can't see, but on this side, I think. So let's just put it there. My lights are actually in the way. Let me try and orient this a bit differently. There. So I designed it that this big component would basically be where the solder pads are, so that even if your wire pokes out, it's not a problem, because this side is also VCC and this side is also ground. So even if those pads would touch somehow, should still be okay. Okay, first component done. Whoa. Okay, let's take a look at this one. 60 volt, 100 milliamp PTC. I don't remember seeing that, but we'll see. Because then I have to get it from my normal stash. Resistor. Voltage thingy. No. No. There were some PTCs in there, so now I'm wondering if I accidentally skipped it. Hold on. No, the LEDs won't be pink, sorry. No, it's not these. Almost done, almost done. No. It's a 160. Okay. So I probably have to get it from my normal stash. So let me take a look over there. One moment. Ooh, that's a good question. Where are those? No. Yes. Hold on, let me move this out of the way. Okay. Let's see, we need a 100 milliamp and a 30 milliamp. 0805 and 0603. I wonder if I have those. 10, 20, okay, 30 in 0603. Okay, that's one down. And now I need 100. 50, 100 in 0805. Oh, well, no problem. No problem at all. What are you talking about? Don't need that. Okay, so the top one is the 100. Because we need our protections. Nor's actually PCB-way. Yeah. Then why do they all have LCSE stickers? Sorry. Let me just try and show what I'm trying to do. There's this stupid little reel of tape here. And I need to get... How am I supposed to do that? Can I just poke the tape? Maybe. Well, that works. There. Now I should be able to get it up. Okay, got him. Orientation for these does not matter. Wait, I'm trying to figure out if they have a top and a bottom side. So, okay. Okay. Ah, that's the side. Okay, I was going to say, well, how's that going to work? Okay, that's all good then. Okay, next. Oh wait, no, we need to cross it off of the list. What is this component? It's a 1UF. Okay, and we need to get that from the stash. 0805 capacitor. Oh, it's right here. Let's see. A 1UF? Okay. 1UF 100 volt. Oh, you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Me cursing at tapes. Okay. That's fine. That should sort itself out during soldering. Another one to tick off the list. Okay, then we need the voltage converter, which I should have right here. Yes. So what? In another one of these silver bags. Oh, we can see if it's pink, it's not good. It's not pink. Sorry, Johnny. So another one of those bloody tapes. Disappointing, yeah. It would have actually been bad if it was, so. Maybe we zoom out a little bit. Oh, we can't zoom out more, okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Problem is, trying to get them loose again, I'll probably mess it up. So, I'm going to leave it like this for now, and we'll see. Next time I'll probably won't tape or paste the pads, and then it would make it a lot easier because then I can just use those pads. Okay. Let's move these together. No, that's true, but I don't know. Okay, what's this one? This was an LED, 5.6K, 10 UF, 0.1. Okay, so we have an LED, and ground is on the bottom, so the dot needs to go to the bottom. Okay. This is an 0402, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's see where I have LEDs. It's a good question. No. This will need in a minute. So put those there. Let's see, capacitor, diodes. It's a diode, but not like we know it. SMD LED. Okay, let's see, 0402, and then I think we'll do orange, but we'll see. Light emitting diode, green, orange. I don't know, if I have pink, we'll do one pink. 0603. Sounds too big. No. 0603. No. No. Green. Green, red. No, I don't think I have one. Sorry. Pink. Okay, let me check another stash then. Let me check. Because I have an SMD LED box over here. Maybe it has a pink one. I think so. Well, which one would it be? So we have two options. It doesn't actually say on there what it is. Okay, maybe I... Oh, look at that. 0402 pink, 100 pieces. So we'll do one in pink. Hey there, Bogdan. Oh, those are tiny. Okay. Yes, the pink LED gods shine on you again. So let me put those really close. There. I think I need to zoom in a bit, because otherwise it's going to be confusing. I don't remember which one is the pink one. And I don't remember how to read the sign either. I believe where the dot is ground. Oh. Sorry, I need to... Okay, and... turn it. I got some goo on there. Come on. Okay, you're right. I need to clamp these down. Let me get that other LED and then we'll do that. So for this one, we need to look what side is what. I think the stripe is where ground is. So this is the right way around. There. Well, it's not that steady, but it worked out. Okay, let's get these stuck down a little bit. What would be the easiest way to do that? Yeah, I think some tape over those pads. Screw those pads. There, that's one side. Okay, that's good enough. I shouldn't have messed with any component pads, so... Now we just hope we can get it loose again without, you know, destroying everything. Let me put those LEDs back. Okay. Ah, that's cool. Okay. Wait. We did this. Oh, okay. We need to change the setting. There. Okay. We also did this one. Then a 5.6K 0402. That is for the LED, I imagine. 3.3, 5.1, 5.1, 5.1, okay. 5.6, okay. What variable power supply on a bench for testing? I like the Raiden stuff. So I have a Raiden 1612 or 6012 on my desk here, and I have another Raiden 6024, I believe, which is also good. Okay, let me get these tiny buggers over here. Just can't see it there. Okay. Are they upside down? Yes, I think so. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, we'll start with this one. Ah. Okay. Good. Next. Oh, come on. Sometimes I'm like, why don't I do this on stream anymore? And then I remember how insanely tiny these stupid components are. Okay. There's a 33R in there. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's do more resistors then, because a 33R goes over there. We can do that now. $39, $33. You need the patience of a saint. Exactly. Oh, man. Oh, never used these. Okay. Imagine 02 or 1 and 01. Yeah, no, I don't want to imagine that. That's more like a nightmare. I don't think I'd ever willingly place those unless it's doing some kind of bodge or repair. I don't think I'd want to work with those manually. On a board, maybe. I haven't needed to use those yet. Maybe at some point I'll design something where I can't get around it. But if I can, I'd rather not. Come on, let go. Oh God, okay, found it. No, it jumped again. Okay, let me try and clean my... There. So we have one extra because it fell out. Sorry, you couldn't see that. This one's gonna go over there. Perfect. You need a toothpick to hold? No, a toothpick would be way too big. Okay. So we don't need this one. Let's see what the next one is. Okay, 10 UF 0402 and 0.1. And I believe I have that one here. Yep. So let's do 10 first. 4.7. 22. Oh, okay. 10. Yeah, 10 volts. Well, I have a pretty decent sorting system, so far we haven't been stuck on finding the components. Not too much, I think. Or do you think we've been stuck too much on finding the components? Okay, I'm gonna twist it like that because that makes it easier for me to place. It's hard to see by naked eye. Okay. And then we have a 0.1 that goes right beside that. Oh, flying across the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. But then I generally order enough so that we don't have to go searching for those, because let's see. Yeah, that's fine. And we do the same trick here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we do it like this. So we first grab it, and then we put it over here. It's hard to believe these are both 0402. Did I do that correctly? Yeah, I did. Wow, okay. The other one's just way bigger. Yeah, this looks like a mess, but I think it'll work itself out. Okay. Done. More of the board is... Oh, wait, why is this yellow? Oh, okay. More of the board is turning green. Yeah, that's right, Bogdan. This is for fun, like the live stream, you know, hanging out with you guys, educational purposes and prototyping, but if you don't really want to do this yourself. I don't think. So let's see which one these need to be. The T5Gs. Okay. Should have those. Oh wow, first pick. Nice. Waiting for the component dance. Yes, in a minute. Oh, we got one of those again. Oh wait. It's all blue. Oh, this one's slightly pinkish. Do not put this card into bag if 60% is pink. What? Oh, okay. No clue. Whatever. Now, these are even tinier little buggers. And they have a polarity. So that's going to be fun. I don't even know how I'm going to see these on my desk. Let me just get a bunch. There's two out of the thingy, but then... Okay, this one I think is one. Oh, I think I see them. Just gonna put them here. Okay. Now I need to put the rest back. One moment. I need to roll up the little thingy. Okay. We have some components here. You wouldn't think so, but these are components. Oh God, how do I know the... Do these have a polarity? I think they do. But then how do I know the polarity? Interesting. I don't see a stripe on there, do you? They are diodes. Now, one of the pads has a notch out there. Let me see if my footprint also has that. I don't think so, but let's check. No, my footprint does not have that. Huh? Beep them. My multimeter probe is like 5 times as big as this thing. Are they unidirectional or... They are bidirectional. Okay, so if they're bidirectional, they're TVS diodes, by the way. And if they're bidirectional, I don't think it matters. Does it? Am I correct in thinking that? If they're bidirectional, they're basically both ways, right? So then it doesn't matter which way goes where. Okay, phew. So now we just need to get them on a pad and have them stay there. Okay, I got one. Okay. A triangle? No, I don't see a triangle. There's a triangle on the bottom, yes. But then I still don't know what that represents. I could look it up. But as I said, I don't think it matters. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, here it is. I need to... Okay, I got it. There, that's close enough. Pad 1 has a notch. Well, let me see if I used pad 1 over there. Just double check it. I think so, but as I said, I don't think it matters. Yeah, pad 1 is at the top. So I don't know if I put them in that way, but we're gonna do it this way. There. Let's do this guy. That's a 7.4 LVC 1G blah. I believe I have those over here. 7.4 LVC 1G 125. Yep. But then I have multiple. Okay, not this one. Not this one, I think. No. SOT 23.5. SOT 23.5. We have two different brands. Okay. Well, we're going to use one of each. So if a diode's bidirectional, it basically means there's two diodes in there. Yeah. Okay. These should be fairly easy to put into place. That's one. Does this one have an odd leg? It does. Those legs look a bit weird, doesn't it? Especially this one. This leg over here. Why is it like short, middle, long leg? The other one from the other brand has all the legs the same. So this is C255, yeah, and this is C255. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter in the end. They have the same function. So, and the leg will work, I think. Okay, let's go back to this orientation. What's this one? I again didn't list what type it is. So this, okay. Oh wow, I have to actually look it up. One moment. 5919A. Okay. Do I have that here? I do. 5919A. There is a hair in the solder? No. It got jammed by something, yeah. Where is there a hair? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Wrestling with the tape again. Okay. Managed to get 2 out. Okay, this goes over there. I will try and find the hair in a second. One moment. There. So I'll first put these in place. There. Where's the hair? I don't see a hair over here. Nope, don't see it. No, I just, for the level shifter, I have 2 brands, and I likely ordered those because I want to test between the 2 brands. So I'm building one with each. Let's see. You put the last piece on it. Oh, well then it's gone. Good. Let's see here. We need an 11 ohm resistor. Those I should have over here. Well, they equal a wire only at a certain voltage. Below that voltage, they equal not a wire. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, that's good enough. Then we need a 22 ohm, but a big one, 1206. Whoa. Make some room, exactly. Yeah. Okay. There. 2 components left. So we need a 30 milliamp. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do this one, and that is a resettable fuse, but I don't remember. I put it here, I think. Yeah. And it is Dutch Towers. So let's see if I can squeeze it in there like that. No, wrong place. There. Sure, that'll do. And then we have one component left, and I believe I have that over here. Yep. Are you and your girlfriends keeping up with all the building decisions to make? Yes, yes. We actually spoke with the builder last Monday, and we're sitting with another one coming Monday. So things are progressing. Wait. Oh, I don't know. This one indeed hasn't been played. Has it? No, it has not been. Oh, I needed to put more on. I needed 2 of those. Okay, sorry. You are very right there, Philip. So let me fix these guys. Come on. Sometimes they just don't want to let go. There. I wiped all its solder away. Oh well. Let's hope it still sticks. There. Let me check something real quick. Okay, so Philip is absolutely right. We need more of that ultra tiny component. No. This one. Oh my god. Okay. Let me first try and get them here. Okay. that's one. And that's two. Good. So let's take a look at this. Better take a closer look at this. So we can nudge this one. Yeah, in theory that should work out. And let's take a look at this one. Okay, looks good. There, done. Okay. Wait, this one's done too. So we can close this window. Now we need to reflow it. That's going to be interesting. Hold on. So we need that guy. And where's my cable? I guess I'll take this cable. Let's move everything out of the way. So we don't want microscope view there. Okay, and now we just need to be able to release them. That's going to be interesting. Okay, let's hold it down with this. Okay, one side has been released. I'm just going to hold them like this. Let me get my magnifying glasses out. I think everything's still intact. Now let me turn it on. And while I do that, I'll apply some digital zoom. So it's set to 155. That's not hot enough. Wait, set. Yeah. So let's set it to 200. Okay, I think I set it to 200. For the smoke, I want to wear some glasses real quick. And now let's enhance a bit more. There. So we're at 58 degrees right now. Oh, the board is like 9.8 millimeters by 30, I think. Dance, more of a shuffle. Well, we'll see, we'll see. We're at 90 degrees. This is using my custom modified hot plate we did during one of my streams where we blew up my breakers a few times. That was the day we learned that thermal paste can be conductive. Yeah, I don't think I can make it focus any better. No. Well, I have a thermal camera, but I'm not going to break it out right now. Yeah, it's called the Data Booster Mini. Okay, there's some smoke already. We're at 128. Oh, I can see a little bit of the paste moving. Thanks, Jade. Thanks. Oh, there it goes. Wow, this one's really nice. Okay. Okay, there it went. We're at 172, so that makes sense. Other way around. So let's see. I think over here, this needs a bit of a poke. Okay. Need to breathe. Okay, I think we got most of it. No life-saving extractor fans deployed. Okay, so let me turn it off. Okay. What do you guys think? Do you think it's all soldered correctly? Looks okay, right? So, let's try and get them off. I'm going to try and slide them off. That's one. And that's two. Okay. We'll put them under the microscope. So this is still smoking, so we'll put that away somewhere. There. Let's put that over here. Okay, let's go back to the microscope view. And let's take a look. I need to move them more. Hold on. So I need to dump this. I should be able to move them a bit more. Oh no. I encountered a rough patch on the onderzetter. And I think everything cooled down enough already, so let's see. Don't need this. Let's go full zoom. So the pads over here, they sucked up a lot of solder, but that's expected because I put a lot of vias in there. So yeah, that's to be expected. And okay, that looks fine. This looks good. Let me point where I'm looking at. I guess we can zoom in more. So this one looks good. These all look fine. They're attached and everything. This one's good. There's a gunk here. This tiny guy looks good. There's a little bit of a ball here, but hold on, let me see if I can get it. Ow, the boards are still hot. Okay. Yeah, level shifter is a bit off. I tried to correct that. But looking at it, is this leg attached? Yeah, that looks attached. So, and this one. Yeah, it looks a bit off, but I think it's okay. Okay, we got this diode over here. We got this giant ass resistor. This guy also soldered fine, I think. Yeah, this one. Okay, next. So even though this pad was pretty empty, it seems to have soldered fine. Looks good. Also good. Diode. This one has a little ball again. Okay. Oh, this level shifter is also slightly crooked, but it's a lot better than the top one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This looks okay. I had to manually fix these, but those look okay now. Is this attached? Yeah, that's attached. Oh, sorry. Oh, this one's slightly crooked, but, you know, that's still fine. That's all good. Cool. Yeah, I don't think we need any manual intervention. This level shifter is a bit wonky. Well, that was the one... No, this is the one with the strange legs. So that's probably why it pulled away oddly. But I believe these pads are contacting okay. Let me try and change the light slightly. Yeah, it's not pretty, but it should work. Yeah, this one's also slightly crooked. But it's still on the pads, so that's fine. You don't think it's touching correctly, but I can't move the legs, so... I mean, I poked all the legs. If those would be loose, they'd move, for sure. No, I think that's fine. I think that's gonna work. Let's see if the solder made it to the back. Oh, it did. No, I don't think it needs any fixing. And otherwise I can always touch it up with my soldering iron and add a bit of tin. So, I don't want to risk dislodging the other components. Okay. No, we first need to solder on some wires. View it from the side. Okay. Yeah, it's on a little mountain. But I mean, that's attached. It's not pretty. Same over here, it's not pretty. But I think it's because the legs were that wonky. right? So this leg, this one over here, is pushing up the IC, so that's why it's not seating correctly, and this one is so high. So I don't think we can actually fix that without bending the legs. But attached is attached, I think. Well, my nails look like Gigantor nails, but they're actually cut very recently. But I mean, this thing... This thing is smaller than my finger, so, I mean... my nail's not that big. Right? And that's my pointy finger. So, anyway. Well, at least the prototype is manufacturable. I might need to tweak some pads a little bit, but that's okay. So, next we solder on some wires. And we said we're going to do one with the wires on top and one of the wires on the bottom. So let's tape these down. Something like that. Did I zoom in the microscope? No, I didn't, right? No, okay. And then we need some wire. Do I have some 18 gauge or something? Yeah, 18 gauge. 18 gauge should be good. Maybe we can get something larger on there. Let me check the wire diameter here. No, 18 gauge is pretty spot on, I think. Yeah, let's use 18. Maybe on the other side we'll try 14 or something. Let me get enough of it. 58 millimeters square. What's the binary? Oh. Yeah, no, I wanted to put something cool there, but that would have been way too long. So I just put some gibberish. Oh, wait. I should also have some 3-wire stuff here. Where did I put it? Like this stuff. No. Hold on. Oh. Where did I... Oh, here. Oh. I have some of this that we used last week, which is actually three wires. So let's use that. That would have been... That's like the most logical candidate, I think. And I believe I also have that in 16 gauge. 2 kinds of data boosters, one left to right to left. Oh my god. Is this the 16 gauge? Let me check. I'm not sure. Maybe I should check under the microscope. Yeah, that's 16, I think. So let's do 16 on one side and 18 on the other side. That's always fun. This can go here. This is now a scrap wire. So I'm hoping it'll do 5 amp no problem, but that is something I want to verify with this prototype. The bigger ones can carry more though. But yeah. This is actually a 4-layer 1mm PCB. Let me cut these in half. We'll do one with 18 and one with 16. I think that's better. Because then when we're testing, we can make a difference between that. When we're load testing. So this is the 18. And this is the 16. Okay, we need to strip those. I didn't cut them very straight, but okay. Now, for stripping them, we really only want a tiny little bit, like, well, how much do we want? Something like that. So, something like that. I don't know, let's see. A little bit more. A little bit more. Something like that. Yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, let me try and set the stripper to that. Okay, let's do the next one. Yeah. Okay, other side of the wire. So these should be fine. So we'll do the one on the back with the 16 and the one on the front with the 18. How's that? Just need to strip a few more. That's too short? Oh. You mean pi is too short? Oh. Almost done, and then we can get to the soldering. Oh, we get to try our new soldering wire. I think we've got all of them now. Oh, I'm already maximum zoomed out. Okay. I need to move this a little bit. Hold on. Sorry if it's in front of my face, but my soldering iron is over here, so you kind of need that. Okay, let's take the 0.6 millimeters. That is, where is it? This guy. And let's first tin the pads. There's too many wires here. Okay, I think I got it. My soldering iron is set to 375. Oh, and we need in this case I do want the fume extractor. So first let's tin the pads. There. Okay. That should be plenty. No. Why would I need a Metcal soldering iron? Let's see. For this one we want 16. And this one we do 18. And we need to pay attention to the VCC in the ground. But first let's tin the wire. I think I like this soldering tin. It flows very easily. Okay. Oh, I think I melted this wire a little bit. The best? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the wires are nice and hot now. Ow. Okay, so the bottom one we said we would do the 16 gauge, so let's try that first. I guess it goes on like that. I don't want any whiskers. Yeah, 16 gauge might be a bit overzealous. But we're going to try. Okay, let's do ground first. Yeah, that might actually be a bit too big. Okay. No, I know not. Ah, come on. Hold on. Yeah, that's not really making it better. I'm just melting the wire and my fingers. So 16 gauge might be a bit of a challenge to get on here. Okay, why did I touch that? That's hot. Okay. Doesn't want to bend this way. There. Okay, I think... Oh, sorry. I think that's the best we're going to get it. This wire needs to go down. I mean, that's on there firmly now, but it's not great. Yeah, 16 gauge is too much, I think. Hold on, let me check something. Oh, okay. I need to do something real quick, so we're taking a quick 5-minute break, and I'll be back. And then we'll finish this. And we're back. We're back. Is someone still here? Hello? Let me check. 74 of you guys remained. I appreciate that. Or at least, well, this hasn't catched up. Okay. Very good. Let's continue trying to wrestle that giant wire on there. Still here. Ping. Good. Oh, we actually got the green one. Let's flow some more solder in there. Here. Okay. Fastest 5 minutes ever. Good. So let's try and flow some solder in here. Well, I mean, it's the data wire, right? It shouldn't, it should be fine. Flux is all we need, someone said. Oh, and I bought some new fluxes. But we'll try it like this. We're almost there on one side. Although this is kind of close. Yeah, that should work. Okay, well that's on there, but let's flow some more solder in here. Okay, that is on there properly now. It's slightly off the pad. Let me try and fix that. There. Okay, that is not touching. My tweezer can get in between there. No touchy. Let's try and fix the ground up a little bit. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Okay, so again, there's no touchy here, so in theory this is good. And well, it's pretty attached. The wires are hot. Okay, that's one side. Oh my god. Let's do this guy. This, we need to remember this is in reverse. So let's first tin these wires. So now we're going to do 18 gauge. I think that's going to be a much better fit. Okay, tinning the wires. Maybe I should also tape this down. One more. Let me tin the last wire. There. Tape it down. Oh, ground is on this side. Okay. So here's what I was talking about. If you have to do it on the front, this pad is also ground, so that's not a problem. So even if we now melt this down, I'll move it back slightly, but it wouldn't be a problem. Maybe more like that. Yes, that's good. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, very good. This wire is bent up. That's annoying. Okay, there. Okay. Yeah, this is PVC wire. Silicone is a lot nicer. Yeah, let's just do a little bit like that, you know, no problem. Super bad quality wire? No, no, this is fine. Isolation has left the building. Yeah, but at least 18 gauge fits a lot better, right? And now, if you do it on the top, well, the components are actually bigger or higher. So, yeah, on the top you lose the least amount of space. Okay. So let's do the other side. Let's do the 18 gauge first. 18 gauge. Heat shrink it. Yeah, we will heat shrink it. No worries. So let's do it like that, and then stick it down. Okay. Resin it? No, what? Okay, I need to align it better. There. This oh wait, I didn't tin the wires. It's like, why is there no solder there? Now I know why. Let's see if we can do it in place. Yeah? That looks good to me. Okay. In place tinning. Oh, I let go too soon. Okay. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good way to do it, it seems. Wow. Look at those professional results. Okay, maybe the ground wire can use a little bit more. A little bit. There. So I had through holes in the previous version, and I actually did them away, because I don't know if the previous version might still be on my disk. I don't remember. But in the end, the through hole version didn't work. I didn't like it. Let me see if I maybe have it here. No, I don't think so. No, it has to be on my desk somewhere. Probably. I don't remember where I put it. Oh, is it this? No. Oh, too bad. No, I don't remember where I put it. Sorry. No, okay. Who said make the pads wider? I don't know. This is 18 gauge, and 18 gauge is pretty good. Oh, later, Dave. So I think that's pretty good, right? Not sure I'd want small or bigger pads, because then your isolation also gets solder HDMI connectors. Try that. Yeah, I get that. Well, in the end, this one, the 18 gauge on the top, I think that is absolutely workable, right? This is doable manufacturing wise, so that's good. We got some solder on the back, but that's fine. Okay, let's do the 16 gauge on the back again. So let's pin that down. 16 gauge wire. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, I didn't tin these either. Well, let's see if the non-tinning trick still works. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh, damn it. Too soon, too soon. Okay. More solder on the pad, sure. These hadn't been pre-tinned yet on both sides. I just wanted to try it. Okay, let's try and attach this first. Okay, let's flow some solder into that. Oh no. Oh no! What insulation? Yeah, okay. Yeah, using silicone wires, this is a lot easier. Because now this is kind of exposed. Then again, these wires can't really move, so... Yeah, so 16 gauge again. Yeah, 16 gauge is a bit asking too much, I think. Again, there's no wire touchy-touchy here. Or over here, so that's good. And these are on there, I mean, that's not a problem. Yeah, those are not going anywhere. Alternative way of stripping, use a soldering iron, yeah. Let me clean my tweezers here. There, all clean. Good. Yeah, I know. I'm mostly trying to blow the smoke away, but I know. I mean, these joints aren't that critical, so... Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty good. Oh, some solder made it through the top here. So maybe I should use smaller vias. Not sure. Because I do want the vias in the pads, so you don't rip off the pads that easily. That's the idea. Still, I think I actually like the top flow better. I mean, there's plenty of space, and you're not really hitting the components, so... And even if you'd go a little bit too far, that's fine. This is also the data output, so that's fine. Over here, those ground and VCC are fine. So actually, on the top is fine. Shall we heat shrink it and then test it? Let's not test anything and immediately heat shrink it. How about that? Let me turn this off. Living on the edge. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. So that when it fails, we can't fix it anymore. Beep for short circuit. Nah. What are you talking about, short circuit? I will do one thing. Check if I didn't reverse the polarity. So we have white and white. White, ground, VCC, VCC, and data, so that's fine. And then we have ground, white, data in. Yeah, so that's also fine. Exactly. That's why I need it. So if it explodes, it'll stay in the heat shrink. Thank you. That makes perfect sense. Okay, hold on. Give it like 20 amps. Yeah. We're actually going to do a sort of testing stream, I think later this year still. So that's going to be interesting. Where we just send it with the amps. So how much heat shrink do we need? I mean, I think we want it like plenty of, like that. So like this. Plenty of heat shrink, right? No, not tested without the heat shrink. You don't believe in my prototype. Okay. This should still fit, so that's easy. Way too much. No, I know, but if you this is heat shrink with glue, so in theory it can also make it somewhat watertight, and you know. So let's turn on the hot air. I think my view is still zoomed in. Let me check. Oh yes. It was very zoomed in. Okay, so then we can optically zoom in there. No, we're not going to test anything today. We're just going to shrink it and assume it's okay. So temperature will set to, I don't know, 100 degrees. 125. And airspeed to 50. No, okay, 70. Let's see what that does. Ooh. I guess I should start in the middle. I don't actually know by what temperature heat shrinks melts. Maybe we need a bit more. 157. More. 201. It definitely melts at 600. Okay. Okay, 200 seems better. We're going to melt more of that wire. Okay, that's one done. Let's do the other one. Oh, don't move. Okay. Okay. In theory, it could affect components because we used 183C paste and we just hit it with 200 degrees. So, this is... Hold on. Nope. Still not. Okay. This is 3-to-1 heat shrink with glue. So that's why the components also look like that, because they're really tightly in there. And in theory now, this kind of makes a waterproof connection on its own. Now, if you really want to make sure, I'd dab a bit of silicone in here and in here before sealing it. And that, I think, will probably make it watertight. But this might already be watertight because of the glue inside. You can see a little bit over here that it's kind of, you know, this is glued shut. Yeah. And this is the 16 gauge one. Oh. That's also why it took a lot of heat shrink, because I kind of want to shrink the cables in so that the glue somewhat gets in, you know, in those grooves. Yeah, this is with the cable on the bottom and then the components on the top. That still works. So that's an option, but with the everything, well, hold on. Sorry. With everything on the top, it's definitely a sleeker package, right? Because so this is now just flat. And then the components are actually the highest. So yeah, with everything Power them up. It's almost midnight. Yeah, okay. I don't have a link right now. Sorry. I think it's in my equipment list on quinled.info. You can check it there. But the clear heat shrink is always nice. No. But I do want to maybe sell something like this. So it's good to evaluate the options. So let's strip these. No, this new solder is not listed yet, but I do like it. It flows nicely. It fluxes good. If you stick around, I can add it after we turn it on. Thanks, Philip. And I might want to offer these boards pre-made, so the components already on there, and then just the bare pads, so you can solder on the wire yourself, or with wire attached, or maybe, and then probably also heat shrunk. So we could offer that, you know, already like basically like these are, or maybe with like X connectors on there already. I could think of a few different variants we can make where you just have, you know, this tiny little booster. The solder are also from Mechanic. I don't have it right here. Hold on, let me twist these. I know you're not supposed to. I'm going to do so anyway. So we're just going to test them with a little strip. And I think next week we might do some load testing, because I bought new load testers. Up to 1800 watts. Oh yeah! I can do 150 amps of load testing with the new load testers alone. But we need to test something with that. We need to test stuff. Secret is out. Oh. Yeah, there are 3-pole like XT30s. They do exist. So we want to do it right. So we spent a lot of time on these prototypes, so let's put some ferrules on there. Okay. Yeah, and I'm hoping I can actually connect the load testers. There's more than one to the PC this time. So instead of having to have them on the screen or in the video, right, we can have them as an overlay, which would be really cool. Yeah. Local API, something like that. Oh wait, 16 gauge, I probably need something different than yellow. Might need black. Toxic substances would... Oh no, I can actually use yellow. Oh, okay, that's not good. Normally the Mechanic brand is pretty trustable, or at least, you know, it's a brand. Okay. 3 more. It did work really nicely, so that would suck. Like lead? Well, no, the lead, it's a common misconception. When you're soldering it, the lead doesn't melt. So, I mean, it's bad for the environment, but it's not like you're breathing lead. It's more the flux and things like that, I think. Okay. Good. I need some two linky clippies. Here's one. Let's see if this one fits the yellows. Yes. Good. Whoa. Okay. Okay, good. I need another one. I guess we'll try one of these for this guy. This. Let's see if that. Nope. No. Oh no! I ripped off the ferrule. What? Why? Okay. Should I have gone with white? I don't think so. I should have gone with white. Can I rip the others off too? Yep. Okay. One moment, please. Huh? Yeah, okay, but still it's brought out as a brand. And it's better to buy something branded from the Chinese people than something unbranded. Huh? What happened here? Okay. Oh, this barely fits. Okay. And now I probably need to do the other side. Let me see. Yeah. Shouldn't be able to pull them off like that. Now the 16 gauges also I use the yellows. That's probably fine. Well, here goes nothing. Okay. Let me find one of the other blocks because I don't like those. Okay, maybe I don't. Okay. Well, it held the ferrule. It held the ferrule, so let's try. Give it a try. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll use it. The nice thing about these is that you can separate them, right? Okay, let's get a prototype Dignex 2. Although we're not going to see it this year, at least not for public release. I might be able to do a not so public release. Hint, hint. But we'll see. Let me get a screwdriver. CEO will be paid in dig next board. Sure, that's fine. This wire didn't go in fully. Why is it not going in? That makes no sense. Okay, maybe this one's longer than the other one. I don't know. And then we also need some positive vibes. Okay, so now we have this wire here. Did you see the new Shelly MCBs for your new switchboard? No, I did not. Okay. I'll take a look at that, Don. So we have ground data power, which goes to... Oh god, I didn't check the side, which side we were on. Okay, the arrow is still visible through the heat shrink, so that's a convenient feature. We connected this side, and the arrow is pointing that way, and also on the back. So that's good. We connected the right side. Now we need some LED strip. Hold on. Let's use some Queen LED dig cob, because why not? We're going to use it on the roll, which you shouldn't do, but it's only for a bit of testing. Oh, these leads already have ferrules. Okay, nice. Let's add these. So ground. Okay. Oh, I was going to say wires are attached, but they are. Okay, and then we have LED strip. It's a waterproof version, but it doesn't matter too much. Okay, this turns off. We don't need this anymore. We do need this. Why can't it reach? Okay. Power. So let's set it to 24 volts. Let's give it... Oh, no, okay. Let's give it 5 amps. Now, let's see. We positive here. We have positive here. We have positive on that side going to the correct side. Engage safety squints. Yeah, I don't know. This, I think, is the orange version, not the pink one. But we'll, if Johnny's still here, in honor of him, we'll hook up that one next. So, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, look at that. That's actually not looking great. Let me see what kind of configuration is on here. Let's see. 10, 24, 1, 120. Oh, wrong one. Okay. There we have some WLED. Let's go configuration. So it's 160. Let's do a bit of brightness limiter. Save. Okay, let's reconnect that. That is not looking good. That is looking good. Okay. So let's fix the color order. I believe it's GRB with... No. So... Oh, no. Red, blue... Okay, that's all wrong. BRG? That might be better. Red? No, red is now green. That's bad. I don't remember. RBG. I could look it up, but nope, wrong. BGR. Okay, red is now at least red. Green, blue, white. Okay, so that's working. Interesting. Oh, is it? Oh. It might be this block. Because this isn't the problem. But this causes problems. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Let's remove this block. Now the nice thing about the dig next is if I power it down, it actually powers down. So there's no positive output anymore. So I can just do all these things without having to worry that it's going to short circuit anything. Yeah, I wish this year I might be able to do a Discord release through AllNet only, but the official release will be moved to next year, I'm afraid. Okay, let's try that again. Or this is a strip that was already borked. I have a few of those. So, okay, let's give it a little bit more power. That's already looking better. Okay, red, blue, or green, blue, blends. Yeah, okay, that looks, yeah, okay. So that was, that problem was the connection block there. I don't like those too much. Okay, I can't. There. Let's do rainbow. Rainbow! Still a bit too bright. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we'll move on to the pink LEDs. In real life, this looks so vibrant, but it's so hard to get it on camera. Let's go back to this and let's lower this. There. That's still a bit dull. Let me try and fix that. Just want to see. Yeah, looks good. So initial results is at least that this thing is working. Right, now you can't see anything. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah. So this thing, yeah, seems to be working fine so far. The little LED is on there. It's not too bright. So that's good too. We'll do the other one, and then we'll do one last thing for today. So we're gonna turn this off. You can see the output actually turns off. These all are also off, but because of power and capacitors and stuff, it needs to bleed off a little bit. So that takes a while. But the ports you have something connected basically immediately turn off. Yeah. Yeah, and then this guys. Okay. So this one, at least for initial results are that they work. Or that one works. So ground. Data and positive. Later, Bogdan. Cool. Okay. Now, this should be easy. Okay. For some reason, this one doesn't want to go in further. I don't know why. Nope. Why? Okay, whatever. Same deal. And this is already a 24 volt test. Power. Nothing. Okay, we do have a pink LED. Hold on, let's turn power off. Let's hope it's just a positive that's not connected somehow. Why doesn't it want to go in? Oh, okay. These wire ferrules, what's up with them? Do I also need to have a smaller size for that one? Yeah, wrong size again. Okay. Maybe I can now also get it in here. Nice. Let's try it again. No, nothing. Why not? Not quite sure what's going on. It's using 10 watts. No, it's not getting warm. It's because the pink LED takes all the power. Yeah, probably. Well, we can see if a component's heating up. We'll try something new. I was going to save this for the next stream, but we'll try it in this stream. This is my new Guide IR E4. It's my new thermal camera. And in theory, the Wi-Fi function works some of the time. Oh, which one had the raised level shifter? That's a good one. Let me check if it's this one. No, I believe... Yeah, it might be this one. Not sure, not sure. We'll see if anything gets hot. So let's open the application. And in here, I need to go to... No, I don't need that. Oh, wait. I can't see what you guys are seeing. Hold on. Yeah. I need to go to... General Settings, Wi-Fi. Let's enable that. And let's enable RTSP. Now, I can't use the RTSP function because it's stupid. And it doesn't have a temperature display. Overlay. Let's see. 10.24.1.128. Okay. Video. Connect. LAN. Confirm. Now this, sometimes I have to do a few times. Because reasons. Failed to connect. Ah, oh, damn it. Come on. Nope, failed to connect. Okay, so now let's try a few things because for some reason it's just buggy. Connect. 10, 24, 1. Yeah. Failed to connect. Okay, let's reboot the camera. I've been in contact with the vendor of this thing, or the manufacturer actually, because some stuff is just really broken. Let's see, connect. Let's turn on the Wi-Fi. It's afraid to live stream. Yes, that's it. Okay, let's try it again. Confirm. Nope. Nope. Ah, so annoying. And then sometimes suddenly it'll work. Okay, let's close the application. This is the new one. It has the same problem partially as the old one. It's different but the same. Failed to connect to device. Yeah, what do you want me to do? So then I just play a bit with the settings. So that's to turn RTSP, turn it off. Try and connect again. Let's wave it around a little bit. Nope, let's turn Wi-Fi off. Let's turn it on again. Try and connect. Nope, RTSP. And now it worked. No clue. Absolutely no clue. Let me share the application. Let me try and fix this a bit. I mean, it makes no sense whatsoever. So let's see here. I need it like that. Like that. Okay, So now we have a thermal camera at live view. Let me up the font because I can do that. Hold on. Yeah, I'll fix that. Settings. No. Oh, where is it? Emissivity. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. This needs to move back a little bit. Yeah, now we can also read the temperatures. And that's the stupid thing. Once it's connected, it's perfect. There you can see my camera and my chargers underneath. So parts of my cameras are 44 degrees. Okay. My power supply. It's actually not that hot. Well, it's on, but yeah, the dig next to. Right, and then we have my mouse. I don't know, all kinds of stuff here. The microscope near the window. See, you can see the monitor, and then the window is slightly colder, but it's pretty good. It's pretty well isolated. Insulated, I guess. Yeah. I have a camera up there. Anyway, we have the little data booster over there. Let's power it on again. Okay, we can see the LED, but of course we can't see that up close, but we have a macro lens. We should have a macro lens. Uh-oh. It seems the macro lens has fallen out. No. When did it do that? Oh my god, that's a problem. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Let's hope it fell out over here. Doesn't seem so. I need to check my bag real quick. Hopefully it's in there. Because I had it with me yesterday when I was somewhere else. I'll be right back. You can enjoy the view of the data booster. Oh, I got lucky. It was in my bag. It was in my bag. Okay. So let's see. I think like that. Okay, and now we can do a macro shot in theory. That's not really in focus, huh? Let me. So this is my fingernail. So let's try and... Oh, that's why it's not in focus. Oh well, it's actually pretty hot. But the heat shrink is over top of it. So that is diffusing the power. So I'm not sure this is correct. But let's try and push on the level shifter. See if that changes anything. No. It's actually that LDO that's pretty warm. Now I wonder why this isn't working. Let's twist the cables a bit. It's using 10 watts. I need to check what the other one was using. could be a bridge in theory. I don't know. Let's look up the other one and see how that behaves. See if it gets the same temperature. And then we might have to cut this one open. It's not that big of a problem, but... Okay. Let's check what the... Oh! Wait. Did I check the inside? I don't think I think I had it. I had it the wrong way around, I think. Hold on. One moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it the wrong way around. Yeah, data direction, exactly. See, I fall for these things too. So then the LDO might just get that hot because we're running 24 volt. It's not too hot, but it's warm. I have to check if it's still suitable for 48 volt, because on the previous version we used a different LDO. Almost got it. Okay. It's there for a reason. The LDO. Oh, the arrows. Yeah. So let's try that again. Look at that. I fell for my own stupid issue. Okay. So let's see how warm it's getting now. Let's see, I don't know how close I need to be, because it's kind of vague, this one. Seems it's getting a lot cool. It's staying a lot cooler now for some reason. Not really sure why that is. What is power now? 14 watts. But let me turn off the, or turn down the power. Now it's using 9 watts. No. How do I... Can I do that? No. Let's set it to solid black. Okay. Now it's using 9.6 watts. But that is just the strip. The ICs on the strip, I think. Right? But it's not warm at all now. So I need to be this close. Okay. So it's odd that it, with the input on the wrong side, that it would get that hot. Not sure why that is. So let's run some power through it. Not too long, not too long. Where's my thumb? There's my thumb. Yeah, we're doing 2 amps. I mean, the strip is getting warm. It's not too bad, Ned. Yeah, this is fine. Now we're at 50 watts now. So on the bottom, yeah, it's basically doing nothing. 2 amps is for starters. Yeah. Because this is the 16 gauge version. Yeah, so technically it seems the circuit works. I still need to scope it and do all kinds of stuff with it. But that's fine. Now, next week, I think I'll have my new load testers, and I want to test various cable connections with those. Because I want to test using banana plugs, but I want to test... I have some banana plugs on order. Those probably won't be in yet. But let me dig in my box here. Hold on. Yes, I think I need this box. So it has these banana plug terminals that are officially up to 50 amps. 50 amps! Oh yeah! So I want to test like speaker banana plugs. Because this can take a fairly decent wire gauge. Let me unscrew this one. So it has 2 set screws over here. And this one's probably brass. So this one probably isn't that suited for high amperage. I mean, for normal audio, it's probably fine, right? But it can take a fairly decent wire size in there. And then it's just a metal construction. And I believe this is partially insulated, so yeah. And then you just screw this on there. And you can put it in one of these banana plug terminals. And I want to test how good these audio connectors are at, well, delivering current. So, together with my new my new thermal camera here, I thought we'd put the new load testers to the test to see if they can actually do 50 amps with some power supplies I have. And then also check some of these banana plugs, because I have lots of these, but I should also still have some like this type and some really fancy ones, but I don't know where they are right now. Yeah, I don't know where those are. They fit in mains outlets. What, really? That's bad. Yeah, I should also have some really fancy ones. And I have some on order. I hope those can come in by next week. I don't know. This is a different brand. But basically the same idea. Right? Oh. No, other way around. What? Oh, these come out the front. Okay. Yeah, same idea, different brand. You just put the wire in there, put the set screws in. These seem a little bit smaller. But I should have multiple, and I also ordered a few. Those are really expensive, like $5 a piece. Full copper ones. So not even, they are tinned or plated, or gold plated. But I'm hoping the full copper ones, and those can also take 6mm wires, that combination might be enough to be able to do 50 amps through a banana plug. Now, I don't know. We'll see. But I think that's going to be a fun stream, testing the new testers and seeing, well, when is a banana plug too hot? Is it 10 amps? Is it 20 amps? Is it 30 amps? Is it 40 amps? Or is it maybe 50 amps running through a banana plug? I don't know. But we're going to see next week. And then we can also put this little data booster board with the 16 gauge and the 12 gauge through the tester. When your finger sticks to it, that is also a very good criteria. Yes. Okay. It's not too hot yet. No. Oh, I can check it with the camera without the there. How warm are we? Let's see when it's in focus. I need to be a bit far away, but that's just the thing with thermal cameras. So the spool is like 38. I can measure up closer, but yeah, 39, 40. Yeah. And this thing, yeah, this thing doesn't even register. Okay, oh, the dig to, oh, it's just here on the side because it was near the strip. Okay. Yeah, you can see my monitor, my USB plug over there. You can see me. My headphones are cool. Wait, why am I 49 degrees? Oh, wait, something over there is 49 degrees. What's it? Oh. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is running 12 volt and this is a V1. So it had the dual LDOs. So it went from 12 volt to 9 volt and then from 9 volt to 5 volt. Yeah, that runs a bit toasty. That's why the first dig quads weren't suitable for 24 volts. But yeah, the LEDs are run fairly cool. Funny. Matt Piper, those are available. I haven't publicly listed them yet because I wanted to do the Dig Next first. But now the Dig Next isn't coming, but it's not at all suppliers yet. But if you want to order it, contact me on Discord and we can arrange that already. So that's not a problem. You can just contact me for that. So yeah. At least this thermal overlay is pretty nice. It's not really in the corner, I see now. Right? I mean, when it connects and when it works, it's pretty good. It's nice and fluid and super resolution. Let's turn it off. Okay, that doesn't really affect its fluidness, I think. Oh, there's my LED bars. Super resolution on. Okay, so how warm are my LEDs? 36 something. Okay. That's okay. That's not too bad. And this camera over here? Need to be a little bit further away. Yeah. 38. Okay. And there's our testing Dig Octa brainboard with a PUE extractor. It's also still doing fine. That's good. So don't disconnect it then. Yeah, that's thanks Gwynna for the break. Love stream quality, always quality. It makes me and Malachi love watching it. Nice. Great entertainment on a Friday night. Well, I'm happy that you enjoyed it. So anyway, this thing now seems fine. I don't know. We still don't understand why running it in reverse makes the LDO run hotter. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, reverse data flow tested. Didn't break it. Let me try and put the lens on this way. No, other way around. Oh, okay. So, problem is, the macro mode on this one, you need to be really close. I'd rather have it that it was a little bit further away. But I noticed if I put the lens on kind of wrong, like this. So it has a little distance. It actually does less macro. Which is actually better. Yeah, maybe. So let's see, fingernail. Yeah, this looks in focus. Oh, okay, well, it's really not hot, because if I touch it, that is the hottest point. But that's good. That means it runs fine with 24 volts, and it'll likely also still run fine with 48 volts. Right? And as I said, I mean, this connection's really short, so basically anything will work. But yeah, I'll do some more testing on it and scoping and things like that. And maybe we can launch this as a product next year. What type would you like to see? So that's still an important thing. CEO needs sleep. Yeah, I get that. So, would you want a bare board that you can solder yourself? Or would you want one with cables like this, so you can screw it into your controller and maybe waggle it to your strip? Or one with X-Connect? Or all of the above? So one you can solder and heat shrink yourself. One that is soldered and heat shrink by us, but just with bare wires, and then we'll put some silicone in there and then heat shrink it with glue. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to see what's going on, Dutch Towers. Or with X-Connect, I think, would also be a good option. And then also heat shrinked in with silicone Yeah. This one has some upgraded features. So this has over voltage and ESD protection, which the old ones didn't. Or at least external extra circuitry for that next to the level shifter itself. But over the years, I've noticed that the level shifters can be kind of sensitive to it. So I added some over voltage and over current. No, not over current. Over voltage protection, but in two ways. It can handle ESD events, so thousands of volts, like lightning and stuff like that. But it can also handle over voltage continuously. So if you put 48 volt on the data output, there's a circuit on there that will protect the level shifter. I like the DIY. Okay, yeah. But you wouldn't want to build it, right? I could release this as a DIY project, but I don't think anyone wants to build this. And then I'd rather not, actually. So, is the antenna warm? No. Oh, there's a little bit of heat here. With XLR. What? Just do the pre-soldered leads? Yeah, okay, 5 million projects. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, strip's warming up. Yeah, so the power-wise, it's a through and through connection, so power just flows through the board, but power input is protected. Yeah, I don't know. If this booster is in a channel, then the LED would be disturbing if it is visible. Sure, but then I say put a bit of tape over it. It's not very bright. I mean, yeah, no, it's just not. And not having an LED on there to see if it's working would also be an issue in a lot of situations, because then you don't know if it's working. So then I say get a bit of electrical tape and just put it over there. Put it on there. You've sufficiently discouraged us from DIY surface mount today. Yeah, the small components are really tough to deal with. That's why the DIY versions of the Dig Uno and Dig Quad have larger components. But yeah, it's pretty good now. It's like this is all glued in. So can we just acknowledge it's pixies and witchcraft? Well, I don't know. Yeah, so I like this new thermal camera. It's pretty good. It has a very nice screen on it, and the macro is a bit too close. I'm hoping we can still do something about that. But yeah, that works really well. And we'll play more with that in the future. So let's turn that off. Shut down. Later, Philip. I don't know if you were still here or not, but it even has a cover for the sensor. Okay. Wow, we did a almost a 4-hour stream today. But we went from start to finish. I always like doing that, start to finish project. So we started with a bare PCB and components, and we soldered it all together, and in the end we ended up with a pink LED. Because that's what it is. It's a pink LED board. Okay, guys, I'm gonna... Oh, my monitor's even calling it quits. Hold on. There. Oh no, lost connection. Yeah, well... okay. I'm gonna call it quits for today. Thank you for watching, and as I said, I'm hoping to have my new load tester somewhere this week, and then next week we'll probably unbox those, set those up, see if we can do the whole PC software thing, and then see what kind of connection is best to do 50 amps and when a banana plug for a speaker is going to melt. And maybe some tests on these data boosters, because I want them to do at least 5 amps without, getting like 60 or 70 degrees. I think they'll do that easily, but we have to verify that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and hope to see you back next week. Bye-bye.
New people, new places, we're the same. A moment frozen in time. Wish I could relive the day I met you and fall in love a second time.